Have you ever woken up in a new city with that feeling that today is going to be something special? Like the adventure is just waiting to unfold. Well, today is that day. In our last video, we arrived in Chattanooga. We explored the city after dark, and we got our very first taste of what the Scenic City had to offer. It didn't take long before we realized this place was something special, and we're diving into our first full day. We'll explore one of America's top-rated aquariums, discover hidden worlds beneath the surface, and enjoy some unforgettable tacos, sample award-winning Tennessee Whiskey, and finish the evening with an incredible dinner overlooking the great Tennessee River. But while we're inside the aquarium, something completely unexpected began happening outside, and you'll have to keep watching to see how it changed the rest of our day. If our first night was any indication, Chattanooga was already beginning to win us over. And by the end of today, we'll have a feeling we'll be leaving with an even greater appreciation for this incredible city. Like, did you know sturgeon live to 150 years? Let's discover Chattanooga. Are you ready? Let's go! Good morning and welcome. Today we're going to be checking out the Tennessee Aquarium. It is literally 2 blocks from my hotel, and we're excited to just take you around and show you all the different exhibits inside. It's just opened, so let's go in and see what this place is all about. Very unique architecture as well, so let's go take a look. The outside has some pretty cool stuff, including a bridge, but you know we love a good aquarium, and it has been a minute. We haven't been to an aquarium since we went to the Georgia Aquarium last year. If you haven't seen that video, check that out as well. Today we're exploring one of Chattanooga's most iconic attractions, the Tennessee Aquarium. What's unique is that it's split into 2 buildings. One follows a journey of rivers and lakes, while others take you through all the way to the ocean. So let's step inside and see where this water takes us. Coming right in, we see the lobby, and then our river journey begins. So cool how they want to swim upriver against the current. You can see here the waterfall is coming further downriver, and there's some more fish here, some trout, spotted trout. The beauty of this aquarium is that every tank has its own little story to tell. As you move from one freshwater habitat to the next, there's always something new waiting to catch your eye. And then you come across the baby trout, and also these turtles wrestling. As if trout weren't impressive enough, somehow they're even cuter as babies. Watching these tiny fish instinctively swim against the current, you can already see the determination they'll need for the journey ahead. It's a small moment, but it's one that's surprisingly captivating. Go fishies. Here. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Oh, really long stairs. This must take us like to the top. Look at this. Wow, this goes on forever. This reminds me of like the escalators in like France and Paris. And DC has some big ones like this as well. As it begins its journey to the sea from a very special place high in the mountain called the Appalachian Cove Forest. Welcome. Very nice. One of the coolest things about the river journey is that it tells you the story of a river from beginning to end. It starts high in the mountains where a small stream of cold, clear water begins to trickle downhill. As you follow the path, you watch the tiny stream grow into a powerful ecosystem, revealing how the world's great rivers began with something so small. They form the Tennessee River. As you explore the aquarium, the river plants fishes, sea, supports life. You'll see a Tennessee River in a way you've never seen it or any river before. Wow, very cool. I'm excited. Let's do it. Oh, wow. We're already inside of like a slot canyon. Wow. And we're like at the top of the building. Wow. That's beautiful. The first stars of the day are the North American river otters. They're playful, curious, and somehow always seem to have more fun than anyone else. Today, they haven't had their coffee, but watching them dart through the water and tumble around is always a perfect reminder that nature has such a sense of humor. What do we have here? North American river otter. Oh, I don't think they put them in yet. Because it's so early in the morning, we don't have otters yet. But look at their habitat. Got like a bamboo raft. Let's see when they let them out. Got a beautiful waterfall right inside. Oh, that's so pretty. You kind of see them playing up top. Oh, they're so cute. Ah, the cutest river otter. These highly skilled swimmers are built for life on the water, using their streamlined bodies and strong tails to move quickly through rivers and streams. They play an important role in freshwater ecosystems as predators that help maintain balance. This section represents cold, fast-moving waters where many freshwater species begin their lives. As we continue along the river journey, we come across the adult trout, just as beautiful as they were when they were young. These fish are perfectly adapted to life in cold, clear streams. Their unique patterns and ability to effortlessly hold their position in fast-moving water are a perfect example of how nature designs every creature for its environment. Large aquarium here with a lot of freshwater fish, and it's that waterfall that we just saw. We're going lower. It says, as a river moves through an area, pieces of rock, soil, and vegetation are pulled from the land into the current. Much of the debris dissolves and becomes part of the river's silty water. Over time, the movement of water changes the contours of the land. Floods may carry away soil in one area and deposit it in another. In some places, the river may carve a deep canyon through layers of rock. So this is like a very old river. Iterations of time and erosion and depositing and yeah, long time. See here, the waterfall is coming further down river. And there's some more fish here. Some trout, spotted trout. This exhibit has rushing water, smooth river stones, and peaceful surroundings that make it feel like you've stepped into a hidden Appalachian creek. It's amazing how an aquarium can transport you somewhere completely different and make you feel like you're exploring nature in the wild. So cool how they want to swim upriver against the current. If you've been watching our channel for a while, you know we love a good tail, and that includes a fish tail. Whoa!
Look at them. Look how big they are.
That's huge.
And look at that one's bottom.
So big.
That one looks like.
What are they? Are these like the Amazon fish?
I should say they're beautiful.
They are beautiful.
I love the yearling
Patterns.
Ooh, look at that one.
Whoa.
Look at that one. Look at that one. It was scary looking. And that one's real huge.
Those are huge, aren't they?
That one is real huge.
This looks like the rest of that waterfall from above. A bunch of fish swimming. Swimming nearby, you have rainbow trout, brown trout, smallmouth bass, brook trout, all up in here. Oh, they're all going up to the top. That's cool. Wow. Here you can pet a sturgeon with 2 fingers. You roll your sleeves up and then you can pet them. Really neat. Fun little interactive experience. You get a little statue of a lake sturgeon here with some rocks. Really nice display.
So if you've never been here,
Bubba. I think it could be this one. Bubba.
One thing I didn't expect to experience here was that we get the chance to get close to the lake sturgeon. Being able to reach into the water and touch an animal you've never encountered before is such a special part of exploring. Over the years, we've had some incredible animal encounters, feeding kangaroos, touching stingrays, getting close to giraffes, but standing here with the giant lake sturgeon swimming right beside me was something completely different. These incredible fish are living fossils and have existed for millions of years. Feeling their unique texture as they glide through the water is one of those simple moments that turns into a memory you'll carry with you always. That's magic of exploring new places. Sometimes it's not the things you planned that make the biggest impact. It's the unexpected moments that make you stop and think, wow, I can't believe I just got to experience that.
Those are fun. Anybody that wants
Cold water.
those are great fun.
It's like real cold, like mountain cold water.
Environment. You want to make sure. Lots of reptiles here.
Lake sturgeon, touching tank.
Turtle? Have you ever
Never had touched a tank like this.
They just love snails, worms, everything down there. Here at the aquarium, they were just fed. You see a couple little white pieces of fish, smaller fish. We give them krill, shrimp, scallops, all sorts of seafoods that are all chopped up. They were just fed this morning. And actually, the gal who takes care of this exhibit was here just a little bit ago, and she was trying to train the newer members in here. And this one is new. He's probably one of she or he, we don't know yet. Trying to train them to eat in this exhibit. They haven't, been in with a lot of other larger lake sturgeon like this. So.
Oh, we have some turtles. These are the cutest little turtles. Pearl River map turtle, spotted turtle. Oh, they're so much fun. These turtles are slow, steady, and built to last. Turtles have been roaming the earth for hundreds of millions of years. Here at the Tennessee Aquarium, you get a glimpse into just how diverse these ancient survivors can be. From tiny, colorful species to powerful freshwater giants, each turtle has its own story. Hello. So many turtles. One of the coolest things is to witness these turtles moving together through the water, almost like a slow-motion underwater dance, gliding side by side, shell to shell. They use these powerful legs to effortlessly navigate the world. And some alligators over here. Look at these guys. Look at all these alligators. Wow. Then we come face to face with North America's most fascinating predators, the American alligator. He's got like gloves on his nails. Is that how their nails look, or is he just like injured? That's cool. I don't know what that is. He's got pink things on his nails. Yeah, so we noticed the pink nails. An alligator's claws are actually made of keratin, like our fingernails. And in younger gators, they appear pink because they're more translucent. The room just opened up pretty nicely. Look at these huge trees with vines going way up there. A couple of tips to help you along your way. First, take your time. There are so many details hidden in each tank, and some of the coolest moments happen when you slow down and take on a little bit of watching time. Also, check the daily schedule for feedings, talks, and animal encounters because those experiences can bring exhibits to life. And don't forget, look up, down, and all around. Some of the best discoveries aren't always right in front of you. Also, find a comfortable spot, sit for a few minutes, and watch how these animals move and interact. Look at the little details you might miss at first. The unique patterns on a fish, the colors on a reptile, or the way the species have adapted to survive. Sometimes the best memories come from the moments when you stop rushing and simply observe. And then after observing these small and large wonders, you can turn your attention to the true giants of the aquarium world. Look at these monsters from the deep, powerful, graceful, and surprisingly elegant. There's something almost timeless about watching these incredible creatures move. A reminder that nature can create animals that are both massive and beautifully refined. This is where those gigantic fish are. Let's go see what kind they are. River giant. These guys are absolutely massive. Looks like a sturgeon over there.
What is this?
That's the Arapaima right there. He's going over here. He's huge. There he is there. Gigantic. Wow. He's got to be 5 feet long. That's big. This looks like a catfish.
Oh, look at that here.
Look at this, what is this, a ribbon tail ray? Oh, huge. Huge stingray. When most people think about giant animals, they picture the ocean. But some of the biggest monsters on Earth actually live inside our rivers. Hidden beneath the surface are incredible freshwater giants that have adapted to some of the world's most powerful waterways. There's something almost prehistoric about watching these giants glide effortlessly through the water. It reminds you that rivers aren't just ribbons of water flowing across the landscape. They're entire worlds filled with mystery, history, and creatures that most of us never even get to see. I gotta figure out what they are because, whoa, there's no way they're nearby here. These aren't from around here, or are they? There's also something really ethereal about being inside of aquariums. As the sunlight dances through the water creating waves, lights, and shadows, the world around you seems just still. For a moment you forget you're inside a building and you feel transported to the underwater world, filled with color, movement, and wonder.
Then we went down.
So big.
She needed a wheelchair.
Imagine swimming with that thing.
She crashed.
Couldn't even imagine hitting my foot on that thing by accident. So actually, the ray that we saw is called a freshwater whip ray. Wow, that's from like Australia? All fresh water. Boonch catfish.
That's a big catfish.
Wallago catfish.
And there's a big old ray
Wow.
and a catfish under the box too. See that ray?
This guy's face. That is wild.
How can we walk?
What is that one? That one is crazy. And then this one over here is really crazy looking. Almost looks like the one from Finding Nemo. Wow. And then there's a ray right here. Just hanging in the corner. This guy coming out of the dark. Huge catfish. Oh, he's huge.
I think it's the water.
Whip ray. The size of these monsters.
Retired from the touch tag.
It's cool. I don't know if you can see it, but all the different fish names are shaped as fish. So you have like striped bass, white bass, pike. What else does it say? Muskellunge, common muskellunge, northern pike, common muskellunge. And they're all in the shape of fish. That's really neat. Very creative. Oh, we have a Amazon basin tree boa. Whoa, that's cool. And then there's some frogs in here. See if we can find a frog in here. Do you see a frog? Frog? No frog yet. I always have trouble finding frogs. But the bow is here. He's all warmed by the lamp. And they got like little mist coming out in the back. Where is... Oh, I see them. They're right there in the back. Can you see them? Very cool. Dart frogs, yellow. Got some beautiful fish here. Amazon was this Fly River. Where's the Fly River? New Guinea. This is on the other side of the planet, Papua New Guinea. And you have these beautiful river fish. Wow. Rainbow fish. These are rainbow fish. And you have beautiful turtles. Wow. There's something so magical about an aquarium. For a moment, you forget that you're an adult, you slow down, get curious, and let yourself simply be amazed. Every tank is a different world, reminding us that beauty lies in diversity. So today, be a little more playful. Sometimes the best way to see the world is with childlike wonder. This map really depicts a really nice view of how the rivers drain and where they drain to. So you have like 22 is the Amazon. Yeah, 22 is the Amazon, and it drains all the way into the Atlantic Ocean. And you can see how long the Nile is. It's 38. It's the Nile. That drains right into the Mediterranean, all the way from like Central to Southern Africa. It's the White Nile. 36 is Omo. Never heard of that, but it looks like a gigantic lake. It's wild. All these rivers just kind of drain and purify. And we're over here by the Tennessee River. You have 17. 17 is the Tennessee River. And then you have the Mississippi and the Arkansas. 18 Mississippi, 11 Arkansas. And then if you go up to like where we grew up, you have like the St. Lawrence is like 12. And then like 14, you have the Hudson River that drains into New York Harbor. And then even up here in Alaska, what's number one? The Yukon River. Wow. That would be amazing to see. Then if you come over here to Asia, you have lots of really cool ones. So like 61 is the Yangtze, is like the longest river. One of the longest rivers, if not the longest river in the world. Also known as you have 60, which is the Yellow River, also super long. Like it would take you weeks to get through the whole thing. Yeah, and then even 59, if you look at 59, is the Shimanto River in Japan. And I didn't know, but there's a really long river, 71, the Darling River in Australia. And even down here, 74 and 75, Clutha and the Watiki is in New Zealand. This looks like a very empty Volga River. This is located in Russia in the Caspian Sea. Looks like you have some sturgeon. This is a Russian sturgeon, where the caviar comes from. And Siberian sturgeon as well. Some piranha here in the Amazon. We saw piranha in Tampa. We saw piranha, I think, in Georgia Aquarium. You have red piranha, and we've seen those. You have red hook malus, which are these guys. And the red piranha have like kind of red underneath their face over here. These are the red piranha. Eat you right up. Yum yum, give me some. Here we have the Congo River and some fish. Some tilapia, cichlids, and a dwarf alligator. Do you see the dwarf alligator anywhere? Congo, by the way, is in Africa. Look at the eel. That's wild. One underneath the rock there, trying to come out. And then there's one over here in this rock here. Hello. All right, we got a turtle with a big head here. And I was wondering what his name was. Interestingly enough, his name is Big-Headed Turtle. He's so big. Big head, big old head. Look at that big old head. All right, in East Africa, you have Lake Tanganyika. Very cool. Got some fish here. A lot of cichlids. Oh, I see a pufferfish. Is that a pufferfish? Can't really tell. Looks like a pufferfish, but maybe it's not. Yeah, freshwater pufferfish. Oh, I've seen a pufferfish in salt water, but look at the patterns. His patterns are beautiful. That's like a maze. Wow. That's so cool. Come and say hello. Hey, buddy boy. Love the patterns. Keep doing what you're doing. Look beautiful. Tennessee should be called the land of a million lakes and rivers. There are so many rivers. Look at all these. If you couldn't have guessed it, we are now in the land of Tennessee rivers. So we're going to check out and see what species are all around this area. The Nantahala, the Tennessee, the Arkansas, all of those rivers coming right up.
What if the turtle has a real secret to living well? It carries everything it needs wherever it goes. It never rushes, never compares, and always seems to arrive exactly when it's supposed to. Maybe there's something worth slowing down for.
This is all Tennessee River right here. You have gar and sturgeon and bass. Oh, this guy's huge. Hello. Hello there, friend. We got the gar just hanging out here. And you have paddlefish somewhere in here. Saw paddlefish down that way. Oh, paddlefish back there. You can see him all the way in the back. Some bluegill. On the other side of the Tennessee River now. And you can see some of the bluegill, and that's the paddlefish I was showing you before. Look how big.
It made them unique.
Beautiful paddlefish.
Look at he's going straight down. Straight down.
We got some more Tennessee River here. See me here, backdrop, see how big it is. You can tell just how large this viewing is. One thing I want to note is that it is very dark in here, but the use of lighting in this aquarium is great. It feels like you're underwater. It's very intimate, is the word I want to say. Colorful colors of the rivers and the lakes, and just gorgeous. You can see it's layered. So we came from up there, and we winded our way down, and each of this is kind of a layered model for an aquarium. It's really smart and very easy to follow. Lake Nicaragua. Whoa, look at these. These fish are wild. I think we've seen these before in Georgia. We saw this in Atlanta, and we also saw this in Tampa. Beautiful. Yeah, you can definitely see the layered look of this. Several floors going up from here. I think that's one of the benefits. I think that's kind of like what makes it shine, is just walking down these ramps all down into different aquariums from the top to the bottom. This is what a Amazon flooded forest would look like. It's wild. Like a basin must have flooded. You could see these trees and roots just up and about, and the fish are just flourishing around it. That's beautiful. The size of this boy. This is a big catfish. It's just stunning with the rock work and all the additives that they put in here, the sticks at the bottom. They're really simulating the environment pretty well. Look at that turtle just hanging out on a rock. He looks like a turtle. The rock looks like a turtle, and the turtle's on the turtle that looks like a turtle. The other one over here is gigantic. Look at the size of that catfish. Whoa, that's a blue catfish. I always say it's like really calming to be at an aquarium. I can just come and just kind of mill around all day long, and it is so relaxing to me. But the exhibits here are really, really beautiful. So I was mentioning that this aquarium is split into two, saltwater and freshwater. And we are now experiencing
the freshwater portion of it. This is lakes and rivers from all around the world, and even Tennessee. So we've seen Africa and Far East Asia and Russia. Beautiful, stunning aquarium. And if I have to say so myself, my first impressions are super clean, very super great design. I feel like I didn't miss anything. It all kind of winds around and brings you to where you need to see everything. And if you come right in the morning, that is a bonus. So come right in the morning, it's not super crowded. Friends, there's also a gift shop with really nice shirts and hats. Maybe I'll buy a shirt or a hat. I have the aquarium on it. And they also have some stuffed animals if you have your kids with you. And it has a lot of taste to it. It's not just touristy junk, this a beautiful hoodie. Yeah, I really like what they have here. And they have some kids' toys. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? I do want to point out that restrooms are located on the bottom floor. You had to go down the stairs once you come inside. But they also have an auditorium, so if they have shows, then you can take part in that. You can also see the Tennessee River from the top floor, which is a stunning viewpoint. It's a little foggy, not the best weather day anyway, but you can see straight over that way and then down over there to the pedestrian bridge that's closed. When this aquarium opened, it didn't just showcase fresh water. It literally transformed the entire Chattanooga waterfront because it was not doing so well. And they put in these aquariums and it revitalized the entire area. This is also one of the most popular aquariums in the United States. Next to the Georgia Aquarium and the Tampa Aquarium, they have more visitors here than any other.
Oh my gosh, it's coming, Lincoln. It's coming this way.
This aquarium tells a story of a river, not just from the top of the river, but all the way to the open ocean. The gentleman that worked for the aquarium was saying that the sturgeon can actually live up to 100 years, and they are basically dinosaurs. They've been around a very long time. Look at the size of this catfish and his whiskers. Their whiskers are longer than Ellie's tail, just to put it in perspective. These guys are enormous, 30, 40, 50 pounds. Look at him, gigantic. These guys are in Indonesia, Thailand, Australia. Some are even from, this guy right here is from South America, Arapama, up to 14 feet long. Look at their tail. These are my favorite from today in the freshwater area. So yeah, I mentioned also one thing that I learned that I didn't know was that freshwater species are actually more endangered than saltwater species. And that's because of pollution. When people pollute a river upstream, those things basically flow downstream and impact the entire ecosystem. That's wild. That was the end of the river journey. So now we're heading over to the ocean journey. But I wanted to showcase a little bit here in the front because I didn't show it going in, but the roof is actually shaped like a pyramid so that it can reflect the clouds in the sky and also the river. It's actually snowing right now. Didn't know it was going to snow today, but it's got light flurries here. So it's a good thing that we're spending the day inside. So if you're here in Chattanooga and you want to enjoy yourself on a rainy or snowy day, come to the Tennessee Aquarium. It's actually the most popular attraction in Chattanooga, next to Ruby Falls and Rock City Gardens, which we'll be going to tomorrow. But they have, even out front, they have this really cool exhibit of the way that water flows on the river, and then you even have a overpass showing you different plant life, probably from the area. But I'm going to get out of the cold and I'm going to go into the ocean exhibit now. Definitely don't have a big enough coat, so I need to get inside. It's freezing. Okay, we're going up over this bridge. It's kind of out of season right now, but because it's snowing. But they want to highlight the pollinators that help the plant life in the area. And it's almost like a stairway bridge. So we're heading up over here, probably get better views of the waterfront. And We've got lots more to see here, but we're heading over to the ocean journey now. You can see the river right there. Very playful aquarium, and it's quite huge. You can see we were way up there in the top with the otters, which they're usually the most playful, but today they were literally resting. So, and then you can see the Tennessee River over there, and then we go down. All right, we've arrived at the Tennessee Aquarium Ocean Journey, the next building, and this one is going to be talking more about the journey of the ocean. All right, so we're going to the top, just like in the river journey. We're taking escalators all the way up. And you can see the Tennessee River right from here. We've got some rocking chairs right at the top of the escalators, overlooking the Tennessee River. Beautiful. Just such an outdoorsy city. And apparently Chattanooga, a little bit of facts about the Chattanooga area is, I guess in the 50s and 60s, it was actually a very dirty, polluted city. But they soon turned that around, and now it's one of the most cleanest and outdoorsy cities in the southeast. First thing we come to are the lemurs of the rainforest. We love a good lemur. These guys grow basically on Madagascar only. They have a red-ruffed lemur, a red-collared brown lemur, and a ring-tailed lemur, which we've seen, I think, in Florida and I want to say Georgia. So you can't see a whole lot, but there is one in the tree right there. Can you see it? Maybe I could try to zoom in. You could kind of see him playing with his toy that's hanging down below. It's kind of swaying there. And there's also a really cool looking kind of catfish down below. I think it's a catfish, and some other little fish too. I love the clarity of the water. These fish just look so good. So I'm not quite sure, because this is supposed to be salt water, but they have fresh water here. Maybe it'll get more salty as we go. So this looks like the red ruffed lemur maybe, or the red collared brown lemur. They're all hunched in the tree there. Can you see? Hi, you guys are staying warm. We have some rays here. Some rays. Oh, slimy. Soft and slimy. This guy's huge. Hi. Oh, beautiful. He's just resting on the ground here. We are now heading into the butterfly garden. Let's check it out. I love butterflies. We went to one in Gainesville, to the butterfly rainforest. Oh, I'm here. I love me a good butterfly. I love butterflies. So nice. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can find the one that we saw, and oh, it's hot in here. Really hot. Big heat lamps. You can see a big heat lamp up top. And blue morphos. Let's see if they have a blue morpho here. Oh, they do! Blue morpho. Oh, we gotta see them. heading down to the next floor in the saltwater. I don't know, didn't see much salt water yet, but let's go. All right, we're now getting into some salt water. We've got the penguin exhibit here. And there's a couple more over here. These are Gen 2 penguins. The ones with my wisps on their eyes over there are the macaroni. Huh, learned something new today. Look at that turtle. Wow, that's a massive turtle. I don't think I've ever seen a turtle look that big. This is why we travel, not just to check another attraction off the list, but to experience moments that leave us in awe. The Tennessee Aquarium isn't just a collection of exhibits, it's a journey through worlds most of us never get to see, and one we'll never forget. Exit through the gift shop. We got some cool stuff here. That wraps up my time in the ocean journey. I actually really liked both of them, but if I had to pick one out of the two, I have to say the river journey was my favorite. I feel like it had more exhibits. I feel like it took a little bit longer, and the fish were more interesting. The ocean side was cool, but it was getting a little on the crowded side. I wanted to get some fresh air because people were sick, and hopefully I don't get sick from this. But the ocean side was really cool also. So if you like sharks and you like to see like a variety of like ocean fish, they even have a huge sea turtle, I recommend that. It's definitely an attraction you should go see when you're in Chattanooga. I'll give it 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10. Really enjoyed my time at the aquarium. This is a sign depicting some of the first citizens in Chattanooga. And actually, I believe that this is a historic site right here. I don't know if I'm actually in the right spot. I'm trying to find a sign, but I think this is Ross's Landing. And from what I understand about Ross's Landing, is this is where the Cherokee Indians were relocated closer to the Mississippi. I mean, they must have come back at some point because you have the whole Cherokee Nation just nearby here. But yeah, let's see what we can find. There's a couple of signs depicting information about the Tennessee River, and I guess this is just really well known for flooding, so they don't put too much like right in the front, I guess, for flooding's sake. They also have a dam now, so they can control the flow of water. So yeah, it looks like this is the site of Ross's Landing, and it talks about how John Ross was here. He set up like a landing with like a ferry house, and said that the Cherokee parties left from the landing for west in 1838. Same year, growing community took the name Chattanooga. I don't know the actual history, but from what I understand, So yeah, I couldn't find any real history, but I looked it up. And this area, I guess this event is like called the Trail of Tears. And it's like an exceptional point in time where the Cherokees were kind of pushed out of their land and brought to live in another area west from here. I'm not really big on strong history because, you know, it's told by different people. It's his story. But this is the Trail of Tears, and it was a very emotional point in history where the people who settled here first were dragged kind of out and from here. If somebody knows a better story, let me know in the comments below. It has that vibe where something bad happened here. There's no people here. It's a very kind of sad area. It's pretty, but it just has a weird vibe to it. My thoughts go out to the Cherokee community. Well, now I'm starving. My stomach is telling me to get something to eat. And when I was researching Chattanooga, I saw this place, highly recommended. It's freezing, so we won't sit outside, but it's pretty much 35 degrees. But we're here at a place, and I think it's tacos. Who doesn't love tacos? We're here, we're gonna check out Agave and Rye. Food has arrived. I've got the Happy Pappy, and then there's another one that has actual donuts on it. I forget the name of it, but I'll put it on the screen. And it has like mac and cheese donuts, which is wild. And then this is carnitas, and then this is the birria. This is a birria taco. So I'm gonna try these out and see what it's like. Let's try the carnitas one first. It looks good. It's got bacon on top. That's what it looks like. Oh yeah. Got like a sour, crunchy. Got like 2 taco shells, cheese, and not super spicy. I might get some hot sauce. That is a delicious taco. That's a 10 out of 10. It's got some spicy salsa in the bottom. I really like this one. Oh, guacamole, spicy guacamole. I think this is the birria one. So this one is got that pulled beef with rice. Also two tortillas, like the double-decker taco from Taco Bell. Cheers. That's a messier one. Oh, also delicious. It's got some cheese, got some like spicy crema, salsa. Much messier. So delicious though. It's a good one. They're both really good. I can't even tell you which one's better. First and second ones were pretty damn tasty. Alright, so this is the one that has the mac and cheese donuts. It's kind of what they're known for. Got some green onion. Try this one. Mac and cheese donuts and carne asada. And there's bacon. Sweet and spicy bacon. You get that donut hit, and then you get the taste of the mac and cheese. That's wild. And then there's a piece of steak. Yeah, this one hits as well. You can see the mac and cheese in there, but you get that like flavor of a donut, a fried donut. And then the spicy bacon. Oh my God. This is like one of the most unique tacos I think I've ever had. You gotta come to this place. Man, I haven't found a bad thing in Chattanooga. The city is wild. It is just epic. Everywhere you go, there's something fun. Just finished up at Agave and Rye. Definitely a solid 10 out of 10. You've got to try that place if you're in the mood for tacos when you're in Chattanooga. Every single one of them was delicious. Got to try it out. They have a very large array of tacos. All right, I'm gonna head back to the hotel. It is snowing, sleeting, snowing. It's freezing, but I need like a cold weather jacket. Too cold for me. I don't know, can you see it? It's like wafting. It may start to accumulate. Yeah, it's definitely snow. Oof. I do want to mention that there is an IMAX at the Tennessee Aquarium too. So the aquarium's there, and my hotel's right there. A block away. It's a good location. But man, is it so cold right now. Can you see the snow? Oh, I need like my winter coat quick for a minute because it is coming down now. It's coming down now. Need my jacket. Ooh, all right, I switched into a winter coat and I'm heading over to Need Love's Bakery. And then from there, we've got our whiskey tour. So excited for these two things. It is freezing out. We finished the aquarium. We're gonna see what else we can do on this low weather day. Got my gloves, waiting for the lift. It's still kind of snowing. Did not expect snow on this trip, but it's welcomed. Never seen Chattanooga, let alone Chattanooga in the snow. Okay, I've arrived at Need Love's Bakery. They got a little fire outside, blankets. I'm gonna go in and get some coffee and maybe a nosh. We'll see. Alright, I got a almond croissant. I'm waiting on a coffee. They said they'll call my name, so it looks pretty good actually. It's got lots of little layers. Alright, and my coffee's here. This is a salted honey vanilla latte. I'll try it out, see if it's any good. Cheers. That's really good. And it even has like a latte art. And you can taste the salted honey. And then I have a messy croissant here. We'll see what happens when I eat it. Almond croissant. Oh yeah. That's a good croissant. And actually, the time of day is like later in the day, and it's still soft and a little crunchy on the outside. It's just what I needed. So, also, they have fresh baked bread. They have bagels. Most of the stuff's bought by now. But they also have like sourdough and like French baguettes. Good spot. I'm gonna try a couple more other types of coffee places here. And it's still snowing outside. You see that? And the atmosphere in here is very cozy. It's like a bakehouse, and they sell their own flour, and then they have some books, and they have mugs, and then they have like bread peels. They have bread peels on the wall, and then there's like a brick facade wall all around the place, and they also have like patio lights as well. Let's see here. On to my whiskey tour. See, they even sell bread here. Walking down to Chattanooga Whiskey Experience. Experimental whiskey. Chattanooga also has like an artsy sculpture type vibe. So they have like, your murals around the city, and it has just great character. It's reminds me a little bit of like Asheville, You know, it's got this like quirky arts vibe, like all these gears, and then you see like sculptures around. Very friendly people. Like here's another one. It's like a dress on a stand. Look at that. Just like a bust and a dress. Very pretty. Just randomly on the sidewalk.
Good deal. Welcome in. My name's Ethan. I'll be giving y'all the tour. Does you need? We're going into production, so just watch your step. Try not to touch anything. My name's Ethan. I'll be giving y'all the tour. We're going to break it up into 3 sections. Start up here, talk about Chattanooga's history and how we make whiskey. Move downstairs, see where we're aging our experimental barrels. Then I'll bring y'all up to the bar for that tasting flight. Really the most important part. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. This is an active production facility, so watch your step. Try not to touch.
Okay, I just finished with the Chattanooga Experimental Whiskey tasting and tour, and it was great. I had a great time. I tried a bunch of different whiskeys, met some really nice folks. Shout out to you guys. I didn't get your names, but down in Tampa. Hope you enjoy the stories and travels that we have. I would recommend definitely doing a tour at the whiskey distillery. Very informative. You learn quite a bit about whiskey, and you get to taste a lot of whiskeys. I had about 8 different whiskeys while I was there. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think my all-time favorite whiskey from them is the 111. It was just smooth, good flavor, and everybody's so friendly at Chattanooga Whiskey. Well, it's a Chattanooga thing maybe, because everybody was just super friendly since I even got here. So really think it should be on your list to go to a tasting. But now we're actually headed over to a brewery. We'll keep this party going and check out 5 Wits Brewing Company just around the corner. So if you finish the tasting, you can go right here to 5 Wits. One thing I want to point out about the tasting is you have to go online and make an appointment, or else it becomes very hard to do. They'll give you a couple tastes right up front, but if you do the tasting and tour, you get a set time. I want to say it was like 26 bucks. Totally worth it, high quality, and everybody was it was a very informative tour. All right, just arrived to a brewery called Oddstory. Never heard of this, but we're gonna go in and have a pint and see what it's all about. Actually, the gentleman at the whiskey place said he liked this one best, and 5 Wits was closed.
After a day of exploring, there's nothing quite like finding a local brewery. Oddstory Brewing has that relaxed, welcoming, trendy vibe where every pint feels like a celebration of the day's adventures.
So I got the Traveler's Charm as a red, and then I got the Night Jar, and then I got a brown ale. I think this is the brown here. I'm gonna taste them out and see what we think. Love a good brewery. So the brown is actually pretty good. Got a little bitterness to it. Very like light, not too strong. This must be the brown. That was probably the red. This was the red maybe. I think this is the brown. Oh, that's super smooth. Yeah, that's the brown. That was the red. I like that one. Let's try the stout. Nitro. Cheers to you. Oh, it's smooth. That's good. I think the brown's my favorite. Brown I can definitely bring some home. This one. This is the Divny. This is a Czech dark lager. Deep ruby color, notes of toasty bread crust, dark fruit, and a touch of toffee. That's good. Just like I like. Malty, dark, delicious. All right, that was my time at Oddstory. The people there were very nice, super friendly. I'm now heading over to the Boathouse. I hear they may have a special on oysters. Just looking for some fresh, healthy seafood. So that's where I'm heading now. Still very cold out. There's my Uber right there. Well, let's go to the Boathouse and check that place out. As the day winds down, we're making our way to one of the most iconic waterfront restaurants in Chattanooga, Boathouse, Rotisserie, and Raw Bar. Sitting along the Tennessee River, it's known for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh seafood, wood-fired specialties, and unbelievable river views. Whether you're stopping in for fresh oysters, a great meal with friends, or simply to enjoy the scenery, the Boathouse earns its reputation as Chattanooga's must-visit dining spot. Let's see what makes this place special and a local favorite. All right, we're at Boathouse. We're trying this place. It looks freaking smells amazing. We've got a seat outside. We're going there now. There's an energy here that's hard to explain. Everywhere you look, people are laughing, sharing stories, raising a glass, and simply enjoying the moment. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels like everyone came here to slow down and savor the evening. Heard this is a good place. I saw it. It was the first place I came to. First place I saw as I was driving into town. So I wanted to try it out. Turns out they have half-price oysters. So I got a dozen of oysters, and I'm going to look at the rest of the menu. But I got one of the best seats in the house. I'm right on the Tennessee River. They got heaters. It's cold out, but it doesn't feel cold in here. I'm excited. I got a brown ale. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect brown ale. So excited to be here. The smell is like wood-burning stove oven. It's packed. The bar looks really cool. This is my view, by the way. Tennessee River. And the sun is actually setting. Probably a good spot for a sunset. I don't think I've drank enough water today. So here's the water. My oysters have arrived. What the heck? Wow. I got Chesapeake and Island Creek. I think these are the Island Creeks and these are Chesapeake. Look delicious. They even got hot sauce and saltines. I don't know what to get for my entree. I'm still trying to figure it out. But man, I'm like a kid in a candy store. All right, that's my oyster. That's so good. Just what I was craving. These fresh oysters. I went with a wedge salad and trout for dinner. So this one I'll put on my cracker. Oh, this is love dripping all over the table. Oh, cheers. Next up on my dinner was the wedge salad. Looks delicious. Walking his dog. There's a nice little boardwalk there. Walking his dog, golden retriever down there. Ellie would love that. Wedge salad, exceptional. Right out of the refrigerator. Crispy bacon, blue cheese. The Boathouse really hit on all cylinders at this point. A 10 out of 10. Okay, my trout has arrived. I've got green beans, oven roasted, coal fire roasted, and then I have my trout almondine. Highly recommended. I'm excited to try this. Super tender. There it is. That's good. A little lemon squeezed on there for freshness. Super tender. And a little pepper. This is absolutely freaking delicious. The green beans are the star. This is the best day of the year, actually. I can't say enough things about how amazing today has been. This trout is freaking fantastic. And actually, I'll be honest, the green beans are the sleeper. That's the sleeper hit right there.
Oh yeah, you like
Like smoky. Man, so good. Thank you.
Get that from North Carolina.
Okay. Oh, it's delicious. All right, just finished up at the Boathouse. This was my favorite meal so far in Chattanooga. Very friendly staff, super fresh food, delicious. Oysters were half price. Had a great time. I'm gonna walk back to the hotel. If you're in Chattanooga, this is your place. Awesome vibes, great seafood, and very friendly restaurant. Highly recommend the Boathouse. All right, so Riverwalk goes way down that way, but it also goes this way. I need to get back home, so we're going this way. We're gonna walk on down. We're not gonna lie, I'll be honest, it's quite cold right now. I feel it. I can feel it. It's a breeze. It's a cold breeze. Woo. I ain't scared of no cold. But what I do have is a sunset view. Look at this. Chattanooga has surprised me in my second day. It is a stunning, stunning place. People are nice. The views are beautiful. The service is impeccable. You can't make this stuff up. I think it's probably 1.5 miles back to the hotel. Like I said the other night, the best place, the best way to see a city is by walking it. And we're right here on the Tennessee River, on the Riverwalk. I mean, if you would have told me before I started my YouTube channel that I would be walking along the great Tennessee River at sunset after a fantastic trout dinner, I would have told you you're friggin' crazy. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for just the travels that Amy and I have had, and Ellie, of course. And by the way, I wish Ellie could have come, but it was too much travel for her in the car. I mean, I drove a good 9 hours total, so I spent the night in Asheville, but I drove quite a bit the next day. But I'm so grateful that I'm able to do these things in addition to my full-time job. So like, this is a ton of work. So subscribe. It's a ton of work. It is a labor of love, and I hope you join this experience and follow the journey. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment. Tell me that you love travel too. Maybe you're scared, maybe you're excited, maybe you don't have enough money, but it's all in your reach. I promise you, you're more capable than you know. I came from not too much, and here I am on the Tennessee River, on the great Tennessee River, learning about a new city, Chattanooga, meeting the locals. I mean, it's a dream, man. Every day, living the dream. Do I wish, everything would be even more perfect? Yes, but that doesn't exist. There's little pockets of perfect. And here I am. Look at this view. Just a beautiful boardwalk. A beautiful boardwalk. Beautiful, little marshy type thing here. Nice trees. And I follow this along, and eventually it'll show up. I'll end up in my hotel. Also, if you follow my journey, if we find bamboo, it's a good thing. Everywhere we've seen bamboo is always such a beautiful location. And I've seen a lot of it here. This is like a thick bamboo forest. Would like to have seen it during the day, but nighttime is just fine. Let's getting pretty dark now. The sun is going far below the horizon. But I'm gonna close this out here. Oh, I can't get home this way. Uh-oh, trail is closed. Oh no. It's always so too long to be perfectly something I can take back. Trail is closed. All right, so the river walk is closed where I was. So now I gotta wait. There's no way around because the highway is up there. I went around over there. It's actually gated into a plant, like an energy plant. So there's actually no way to get home. So I'm waiting for an Uber, head back to the hotel. We've got to get up super early. We'll get the Uber, and then we'll get back to the hotel and we'll close it out for the night. Like I've said, there's just no such thing as perfect. So what we'll do is we'll wait for our Uber. The part of the river walk that I walked on was great. I think they must be doing some construction because it says closure ahead and then there's a gate across. So it must be blocked off. Maybe they're doing some repairs. This is what it looks like. That's the river walk there. You just kind of walk on the dock. It's fabulous. It's a great way to get around. I guess you can rent bikes. Maybe I got a half a mile. I was way down there. We'll take an Uber home. Not bad. I'm only like a mile from my hotel. I just can't get to the road physically. Kind of a pain in the neck or outside walk because love me some walking. My hotel. I think I might have lost my microphone. Could have come off in the Uber. Anyway, had a great day. Did so much. I don't even know how. I'm trying to do this in one day per video. We're gonna see how it goes. But I was saying before I got stopped by the blocked like river walk that I am like just so grateful. I don't even have words. Grateful for the journey. Grateful for those who are tuning in. When things are going well, it just goes downriver all very smoothly. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if it feels right, it probably is. Thanks for watching today. Had a great time at the aquarium, had some great food, great drinks. Once again, Chattanooga, super friendly. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're heading to Rock City Gardens and Ruby Falls. Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, dudes.